Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia, the CEO, Sylvia Craft. Today I'm going to show you how to make the beautiful design you saw as my thumbnail. So to get started, I'm going to be using pearl 18 mm. This is what it looks like. This is artificial pearl 8 mm. And I'll be working with my crystal bead 6 mm, and fishing line today will be 0.35. That's the fishing line I'll be using. Then my beading needle, and I'll also be using my cutter and my flat nose plier. So to get started with this design, I'm going to cut out about 10 inches fishing line. Then I'll use my flat nose. I'll press this edge down. I'll use it to press it. Then I'll attach it to my beading needle. So once I attach it, so after attaching it, I'm going to pick my pearl. Now I'm going to pick my pearl. Then I'll pick 6 mm. So, but after picking it, this is what it looks like. 6 mm and 1 pearl. Then I will pull it. So after pulling it, this is what it looks like. Then I'm going to tie it. I'll make sure I tie it very well. It has to be tight. So after tying it, this is what I have now. And I'll take my cutter to cut out the tail. At this point, I'm going to pick 7 with my needle. So this is another 7. Then I'll pull it. Then I'll pass my needle down through the pearl. I'll pull it. So this is what I have now. So I'm going to reinforce it by going around the 6 mm. The first side I picked. As I do this, I pull. I'm pulling it tight. This has to be tight, very tight. Now I'm picking 1/8 mm, 1/6 mm. They're just to fill in this space here. So at this point, this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to pass my needle through these two in front. So having it like this, the next thing to do now, I'm going to pick, at this point, having it like this, I'm going to pick 1/6 mm, pass it through this bead, pass it through the one in front. So I have it like this now. Now I'm going to pass my needle through the second one. After pulling it, I pick one with it. Then I go back through this bead, the first one I picked. Then I'll pass my needle through these two, the two in front. And I'll pass through the third one. I'll pull and I'll pick one, pass back through this bead here, the first one. When I pull, this is what I have now, and I'm going to pass back through this first one. I'll pull this back through the one in front. I pull it. So at this point, I'm going to pick a 6 mm again and pass back through this first one here. Then this point, I'm not going to the beginning again because I'm done reinforcing it. So I'm going to do this. After pulling it, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to, coming out of here, I'm going to pass through the next bead in front. Then I'll pick 1/6 mm, pass back through this bead, the first one. Then pass my needle through these beads. I'm passing my needle through these two 6 mm here. After pulling, then I'll pass through the one in front. Then another one. Just take your time, be patient, follow this video to the end, watch it to the end, you'll get to understand this. At this point, I pass through the 3 instead of going through 2 first before the third one. So I just have to pass through the 3 at the same time. Make sure you pull tight as you're doing this design. Then I'm passing back through this bead, then back through just this one here and this one. So this is it. I passed through the 3 as well for this one. Then I'm going to pick one, pass back through this bead and back through those 2 bead here and the third one now, the third bead. Then I'll pull it. So I'll pick 6 mm again. I'll pass back through this bead, then through those 2, the 2 and the third one at the same time. So at this point, this is what it looks like. And I'm picking one again, 1 6 mm, pass through this 1 bead here and back through the 2, then the third one. Then I'll pick one, back through this, back through this bead, and I'll pass back through this 2 and the third one at the same time. Then I pull, and I'll pick a seed bead, pass through this 1 bead and through those 2 bead here. Then I'll pass through the third one. And I'm picking one again. I'm passing through these beads, then through this 2 and the third one. So if you watch closely, you see this is the last one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick 1 6 mm, 1 6 mm. I'm passing back through this bead to fill the space, then back through those 2. So you can go as far as going through the 3 in front at the same time. You'll get this design. So this is what it looks like. Once you're done doing this, you get this shape. You can use this to do bead earring. You can use this as your earring. You can use it to make a ring. You can use it as a brooch. So depending on what you want, you can put it together to form a necklace. So, but this is the design. Then at this point, you make a loop and tie. I'll make another loop here. I'll tie it. I'll make another loop. I will tie. Then I'll take my cutter to cut out the excess. So if you're making a necklace with it, you can make this in different components. Then if you have it, depending on what the shape and design you want your necklace to be. After making it this shape, then you put them together and form your necklace. Then I'm going to show you how to join it together now.